got me coming back for more and you drive me insane. I know you got so many issues, I ain't trying to fix you, cause you know I just can't get enough of your loving. And every time I kiss you, hate who I turn into. No point in taking cover, I know there ain't no other. I know you got your issues, I ain't trying to fix so many issues. Trying to fix you, cause you know I just can't get enough of your love.
Welcome to the vlog. Those are cute.
Remember when the donkey had
Yeah, the donkey was wearing them. We're at Hobby Lobby. I gotta pick up a couple things. Those tomato towels are cute. Anchovies. Is it cute? Oh, they got more stuff over there.
How much is it?
She would have never shot at stuff. I unlocked a whole new world. Look, Sherry, it's Snoopy. This is our favorite section now. We don't see birds. What?
But we can see birds, Mom.
Oh.
Is it like when we were
We're at Walmart.
Like, the other day?
Yeah.
And it's
Look, you guys.
Imagine when I come back, it's like fully down.
I would get this and put it in front of our door, but we can't open our door because it's too thick. I can put it on the outside, but I already have one on the outside. It's $14. Gorgeous. Welcome to date night. We're on a date. We gotta do a little shopping first. Come on, a date. Texas Roadhouse. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, you're blurry.
Oh, thank you.
Say you're blurry.
That's okay. It's Tuesday, I'm a little fuzzy, but
Hi guys, I feel like stuff on my face. Welcome to the vlog. I vlogged earlier, but I didn't vlog that much. We went out to dinner, me and my husband, because we didn't go out for Valentine's Day, and it's almost Easter, and we had to do some Easter shopping, and we got that done. Did I show you guys? I got a white thread at Walmart earlier, and then I picked up this green and a red and this light yellow. And my goal is to make granny squares, and so I've been practicing. And so this is from today. Not the greatest, right? But I think I'm getting the hang of it. It's not really a square. I gotta practice on that. Yeah, it's a start, right? It's a start. And then, yeah. I just feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. This is the one I did before that one. And I'm like, this thing is not, but this one looks more like a square than the other one. But it is what it is. It all comes with practice. Practice. But I have to make those 2 shirts. So I'm down here and I'm going to make these 2 shirts and then call it a day and go to bed. I've been going to bed late for the past 2 nights, and that's not me anymore. I'm not that person. And I don't want to make it a habit of going to bed. Last night I went to bed at 2 a.m. The night before I went to bed at like 1 a.m. and I was talking to my friend Jess, and so, but I wasn't ready for bed anyway, so it's not like she was keeping me up, so to, it was just, I wasn't ready to go to bed yet, so, yeah. Now I have to make 2 shirts. One of them is really, oh my gosh, did I not? Okay, I was like, did I not? I need it. Navy blue. And the other one they wanted green. So I just picked up this. This is probably the best one I could come up with that would actually go. So this is the turtle and this is the green I got for the number. So anyway, I'm gonna do this and call it a day. So I'm gonna end the vlog. Oh my gosh, you guys, I need to read my devotional. So I kind of got off the wagon after the second time. After when my dad passed away, I still read it. I was probably somewhere in the middle of March. So I took it with me both times I went to Michigan, and I did read it both times. And it's funny because a few of the things was so like, and I even had to read them out loud, like the first time when I went with Evan, and I was like, let me read this to you. I'm trying to figure out where. Oh, it's not even in this one. It's in the other, the February one. This one started in March. But anyway, but yeah, they were like, you know, it had stuff to do with grief. And one of the stories was about my father had passed away a year ago and yada, yada, yada. And, you know, it was just stuff that I needed to hear at that time. And so it just was funny. But tomorrow, yeah, I think the past probably week and a half, I haven't been reading it. I didn't read it when Danny was here. And then, but I wanted to get back into reading it, so I'm just going to go ahead and read this really quickly. If this is not your cup of tea, but you know, you don't have to listen. But thank you for watching. So this is called Honorable Vessels, and this is from 2 Timothy 2:21. So if anyone purifies himself from anything dishonorable, he will be a special instrument set apart, useful to the master. I was hoping I had some stronger glasses down here. Oh. We do. They're probably dirty as can be, but they are, whoa, so strong. So strong. A couple years ago, our friends celebrated their wedding anniversary by hosting a special event at a beautiful mansion. As my husband and I toured the home, we marveled at the spacious rooms with vaulted ceilings, ornamental fireplaces, and lighted terraces. Yet, as we ventured past the main areas, we noticed ordinary spaces as well, including the laundry room, the pantry, and the utility closet. This reminds me of 2 Timothy 2:20-21, when Paul wrote, "Now in a large house there are not only gold and silver vessels, but also those wood and clay, some for honorable use and some for dishonorable. So if anyone purifies himself from anything dishonorable, he will be a special instrument, set apart, useful to the master, prepared for every good work." I realize this passage isn't about tangible objects like gold or silver, but instead about the refined process of our hearts toward God. We should pay attention to things in our lives that are dishonorable, like false beliefs and sinful actions. This requires us to honestly examine our thoughts, actions, and motives. We also intentionally invite the Holy Spirit to renew our hands and minds, so we can move forward in obedience, ready for every good work. Living in a fancy mansion isn't for me, but living honorably as an ambassador of Christ is. Like silver refined by a fire, I want my life to shine in such a way that others are drawn to it like the beauty of knowing Jesus and following Him? What hidden spaces need purification in your life? Ask God to reveal and refine them. Lord, please set me apart as a useful vessel, holy and honorable to you.
I can't finish my medicine water. I'm going to put it in the fridge, okay?
Okay. And there we go. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Welcome to the vlog. Happy.
Wasps and bees like to come right here.
Probably get the food. Wednesday. Or get animal feed. Thank you, sir.
Oh.
Guys, we haven't been here in a hot minute. I'm here for strawberries if they have them. Here's our garden. Going to collect the eggs. Chance has been laying us an egg every day. What else is under there? Who's under there? Liam, what are you doing under there?
She has to lay an egg, Mama.
Are you gonna lay an egg under there too? What you doing, Booger? So Chance has been laying us an egg every day. Are you laying me an egg? Okay. Alright, we ain't gonna do anything. This girl over here is waiting because she's broody. And so she's waiting for her to lay an egg so she can sit on it.
Leave one for her to lay on, Mama. She wanna.
So I just got Chance's egg since that other girl's in there doing her business. I'm gonna get their food and feed them. But I'll show you guys the plants. So this is a dahlia. You guys see it's coming up. This is Journey's bachelor button. These I bought for the bulbs, so I'm okay. I mean, I can plant them wherever. But they were on clearance for $2. $2 or $3, I don't remember, but that's a lot of bulbs in there for that price. And over here I planted some petunias. Last year our petunias did really good in these pots, so I want to make some more petunia baskets. I don't see anything coming up yet. It might need a little water. Then over here we got stuff that we planted, and I already planted some of this stuff in the garden. So we had some stuff here, sweet peas, and so there's another one coming up. But I planted some of those in the garden. Lupin, I did plant some of that. That one's dying. It's just with these containers, you just have to be careful because they get really dried out really fast. So, especially if you're doing it in the sun, if you're doing it indoor where there's humidity and stuff, and you know, with a container lid, it's okay. This is catnip, which is finally coming up. Yay! This is catnip too. It's not. I need to give these guys some more water. Oh, this is coming up. What is this? Nostrum? That's coming up. The one I'm most excited are my lamb's ear, which I really wanted some lamb's ear. These ones, larkspur. Let me give them some more water.
Woo! Keep eyeing it. I gotta get it clean.
Yeah, he's like, well, he just threw me in water.
It was pretty water, now it's that water.
Because they were dirty.
Really?
They had dirty tummies. Show the chicks where the ducks are. Those chicks are attached to the ducks.
It's on, right?
I don't have a tripod to put this on.
If you really, and
Hi guys. I have been looking for, there's a little bottom piece that sits in the camera that makes it attached to the tripod. Couldn't find it. Whew, I just ran up and down the steps. And so I've looked everywhere, and then I was like, wait a minute. Last night Journey was asking me because she got a little camera, and she used to have one. Like it's for kids. It's like a little camera. They can take pictures, they can vlog, they can play games on it. Like, I bought it for her, I think at Ollie's. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. And so they had one at Walmart. And she's like, oh my gosh, I had mine and I miss it. And I don't know where it's at. And so he scanned it and it was $3. So he bought that. And so he ended up, or she was going to show me some pictures that she took when she was at Uncle Brian's yesterday when we went on our date. And so she went, she's like, darn it, it will only hold 4 pictures and all the other pictures I took are not on here. Well, it was because she didn't have a card in it. And so I'm like, you got to have a card in order for it to hold, you know, pictures. And so I showed her the card I have in my camera, and I said, go ask Daddy, he probably has one, and he did. So, but I had taken the bottom thing off my camera downstairs for it to show her the card that I have in there. Hold on, we got messages coming in. Oh, it's my husband. So we ended up going to the thrift barn. I just read that on this tag. I bought this. This is one thing I bought because I have one same shape over there. And I thought this would look cute because I like to have different shapes on my wall. So I wanted to have like a gallery wall, and so I've got one, and I'm pretty much on both sides over next to the window. I have them. And then I got some like squares, some rectangles, some circles, some ovals, some hearts, and so yeah. But when I saw this, I had to have it. It says, if you planted hope today in any hopeless heart, if someone's burden was lighter because you did your part, if you caused a laugh that chased away a tear, if tonight your name is mentioned when someone kneels to pray, then your day was well spent. And I just I thought that was I was like, I'm gonna use this on a reel. The next time I make a reel, I'm gonna write that. Like, if you don't know what a reel is, it's like TikTok, but it's on Facebook. I don't do TikTok. I have an Instagram account, but the Instagram account I have will, if I post on Facebook, it'll post on Instagram, so it looks like I'm active on Instagram, but I really rarely, I might check it once or twice a week, if that. Just, but I did get a couple things in the mail. I ordered, when I ordered off from there to get the worms, so I get black soldier flies, 10 pounds at a time from Temu. It's actually a local, not a local, but they live in, the company's in New Jersey. So on Temu, you can have other sellers, not just like from China. They have like a US, like you can buy from US sellers, or you can buy, you know, from China. So I bought the worms from a US seller. It's just through Temu, and I've done it twice already. So, but when I was on there, I ordered those, and then it's like unlock, you know, it's all a scam. It's like unlock a new blah 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 blah. This is not gonna fit me. It didn't say it was for kids, but it might be. But I still like it. Yeah, it'll fit me like a choker. I can always add some extra chain, right? Just kind of make it fit. But I thought it was really pretty. Let me show you guys. It's just a necklace with a bunch of flowers, because one day I was trying to find a necklace to go with my outfit. And I was like, if I had a multicolor like necklace, oh, if it was made out of flowers, wouldn't that be so pretty? Anyway, when I saw this, I was like, oh, that's so cute. So I totally could. What I should do, quite honestly, if I buy another one, because this was probably less than $2, and then take all the beads off and then add it on one of the stretchy bands, because I like the convenience of the ones that are on stretchy bands that I can just throw over my head and I don't have to worry about clasping anything. So that would be an idea. Or I could wear this. I mean, it would, on the last loop, let's see what she looks like. If I can get it on. I can't. My fat little fingers won't hook it. Oh, we ain't gonna worry about it. So this is where it would be if I move my... Yeah, it might be okay. Yeah? It ain't too tight. Anyway. So I got that. And these stickers. It just says, farm fresh, unwashed. Please wash before consuming. Eggs from a nest to carton with love. So it's just a bunch of stickers. I know I can buy sticker sheets and print them off myself, but you know what? Convenience sometimes is just best. And I don't remember how many is here, but so there's 10 of these. 12. There's 120. I can get this out here. So, and it was probably, I don't know how much, $2 or $3 maybe. So yeah, that's my big buy. But I bought those when I bought the worms. So but the words already came in from the US Select. I checked the P.O. box. We went to get some chick food, animal food, and so we went by and checked the P.O. box, and I got a card from Mary. It's funny because I sent her a card with a lot of it. I sent her a card. What day was that? It was sometime the day I got, maybe it was the day I got the package from Angela and the card from Karen. It was that day, I believe, because I sent Karen's card out, I sent Mary a card, I sent my friend Alyssa a card, and I sent Aunt Tia a card, I think. I know I sent her a card, but I had her birthday card picked out. But with everything, you know, it's like some days, like when you're going through grief and you're grieving, you know, you have good days and bad days. Like some days it's just really heavy, like some days are really heavy, and then some days, you know, are a bit lighter and you can, you know, focus on other things, and then some days you just don't want to do anything. So I'm just, you know, I had somebody at church ask my husband how I was doing, and so he was like, so and so asked how you were doing, and I was like, yeah. I was like, what'd you tell them? And so he was like, I told them that, you know, you're not the same person that you was. He's like, you are not the same person. He was like, and you know, you can just tell that you're sad. And some days you are more sad than other days. He's like, but you're not, you know. And so, you know, hearing that from somebody else, like, that's, you already knew you were like that, you know what I mean? But hearing somebody say that about you, you're like, you know. But anyway, we're not here to be sad. We're here to talk about what we're going to do. So I have the day off. I don't have any short orders due to ship out. And whenever that happens, I feel amazing. It is such a relief to not have like something like, you know, you have to, I guess, you know you have to go to work, you know, you have to do the job, and it has to be done. And so it's not that I hate working. I don't hate working. And there was somebody who was like, I don't understand why you do it if you don't like it. Okay, it's not that I don't like it. It's, I have a lot going on, and I think sometimes I would rather be doing something else than doing that. I think with anything, you go through spurts of creativity and spurts of where you are like, I want to make stuff, I want to embroider, I love embroidering, I love working on all these orders, you know, and it's true, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, what else can I make, what else can I'm gonna order some new thread, I'm gonna get some new fabric, I'm gonna do this, and you know, and then you have all this other stuff that's piled on top of you, and those things never get done. But you know, you still have that passion and that love for it, but sometimes you just don't want to do it all the time. Like, sometimes you just don't. So like right now I'm trying to make a lot of jelly because I'm gonna have a farm stand, and I'm going to sell this jelly in the farm stand. And right now is the time for violets. So every day I go out and pluck violets. And dandelions if I see them. So today we are going to make more violet jelly. I'm also going to go out and see if there's any more violets that need to be picked because my husband wants to cut grass. And then I'm also going to see if there's any more dandelions that I can pick. But these ones right here are ready, and so is the violets. So those are all ready. Those are going to be turned into jelly today. I am wearing leggings and a t-shirt. This is the one I bought at Rural King. So I bought a flat of strawberries and a flat of blackberries. I am going to make blackberry jelly. I'm not going to make, I don't know, maybe I might make, it's one of those things like, how many pots do I want to dirty up? So I'm going to make blackberry jelly, and how I'm going to do that is I'm going to, I can do preserves, but the seeds, you know what I mean? If I did preserves, it'll have the seeds in there. If I did just jelly, it won't have the seeds in there. I could do a half and a half. I'm going to do strawberry tops again because that was a really good jelly, and then just strawberry preserves. And yeah, so that's stuff I got on my agenda. I also want to do some sourdough today. I already did animal chores. I already cleaned out the ducks. Turkeys are good. Chickens, chicks. These chicks over here need to be cleaned out. I haven't cleaned out these guys yet. They're less messy. And filled up the animal food. I still have to feed the goats. So I gotta feed the goats. These guys work on dinner. I also want to crochet. So I figure if I, and right now the girls are gone. They're actually at Papa's doing some housework for him. So I think I might actually clean up a little bit is what I'm going to do first. then maybe we'll start chopping up some strawberries and stuff. My battery light was a flashing. Anyway, I'm going to read this card now. So it says, "Oh, how we love to hear that old sweet story of how the Lamb arose as King of Glory. I heard about the story." Anyway. It says, "Pam Sterling, Journey and family, wishing you God's blessing at Easter with love and prayers, Mary, your YouTube friend." So Mary is my friend, and we're actually friends on Facebook as well. I love this. It says, "May God, who understands each need, who listens to each prayer, bless and keep you in his tender, loving care." It's got a little claw. That's so sweet. The guys are going crazy over there. Cheep, 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 cheep. So thank you so much. That's so sweet. I should put this up. I don't have any Easter decorations up. So not like me, but we know. And I was like, you know, I still can put up some stuff, but then I'm like, well, if I put it up, I'm just gonna have to take it back down. So I'm not gonna worry about decorating for Easter, but I do need to take care of my Valentine's. I still got I took down some of the Valentine stuff, but I still got my little thing I made over there, my little pot, my little tin can with the fabric and the Valentine stick in it, and that's still decorated red, like for Valentine's Day. Let's see. Sorry, flowers are in the way. Move, flowers. So, up there. And the girls are at Papa's. It's so quiet in here. I turned everything off, and I'm like, I'm just going to listen to the chickens. But I think I'll do that. I need to sweep and stuff. I think we'll have spaghetti bread. Yeah. I bought stuff for steaks and gravy, which is like cube steak, and I just make it in a crock pot with some gravy mixes. I put a brown gravy, and I gotta get some more onion soup mix. I think I used it all. I'll have to check. An onion soup mix and a brown gravy and a little bit of either beef broth, or you could just use water, just to make sure that they don't burn. And then you just cook them in the crock pot for 3 or 4 hours. You gotta keep an eye on them because they do tend to burn, like if they get, you know, but you want them that nice tenderness, so you can just take something and just smush them up. And then you get, I use a country gravy mix and a sausage gravy mix. We did sausage once, just the sausage gravy, and it was too peppery, like just too much. And so if I mix a country gravy and a sausage and make them like it says, like how the gravy packet says, so you make them and then you add that to it when it's done, and all your steak bits are chopped up, and so you have like this gravy mix with the steak bits, and then you make rice, and then you just serve it over rice. It's bomb.com. We haven't had that probably in a year or more, so I was trying to think of some things that we haven't had in a while, because it seems like we're always the same on repeat. I want to get back to my cookbooks, so if you are from my other channel, I would pick recipes out every week from my vintage cookbooks and cook those recipes, and we had a lot of interesting dishes, and you know, it was fun and I enjoy that. But yeah, I'm going to start chopping up some strawberries. I think either that or I'm going to crochet for a minute. I can say that now. I'll crochet until the girls get here. That's what we'll do. Then Jordy and I will work on schoolwork, and as she's working on schoolwork, I'll chop up strawberries. That's the plan. So I decided to start my sourdough real quick before it started to drop. But I just wanted to show it because I think it's so neat looking, especially when it goes crunch. I actually should dehydrate some as well. I might do that right now. I've been meaning to. Let me get a piece of parchment paper. I'll show you guys how I do that. Zoom you out. So when when my starter is risen, I just take some active starter and just kind of spread it out pretty thin. Let me put it in here. Okay. So I just spread it out on. You want it really thin. It doesn't dry as good where the thicker thicker spots are. So you just do it really, really thin. And then after it dries, you can just crack it up and stick it in a jar. I have some in a jar downstairs that has been sealed up from, it's been probably almost 2 years now. But yeah. You could either, if you had a dehydrator, which I do, you could stick this in a dehydrator and do it that way, or you could just leave it out. I think I'll just leave it out. Perfect. Let's just stick it over here. And there we go. So I got in here 2 cups of sourdough starter and 2.5 cups of water, filtered water. So I'm doing a double sourdough batch, and I need 6 cups of unbleached flour. I'm hoping I have it here because my flour's in the freezer. Yeah, we got enough. Alright. Now I should get a bag out. Okay. I like to let it come up to temperature and then pour it in my bin. Otherwise it gets some condensation. And I heard that if you put your flour in the freezer, that it not only lasts longer, but also if there was to have any type of, like if you got, what are those called? Pantry moths or some kind of beetles, I don't know, that if there was a chance that they were in it, you know, that it would kill anything that was in it. So looking pretty good. Now I am going to let this thing come up, like rise for about an hour. And then I'm going to add my salt, and then I'm going to start doing a few stretch and folds throughout the day. I'm just making a bigger mess. But you want it shaggy looking, and this is pretty shaggy. So. And now I'll go crochet until the girls get home. I can find a towel to cover this up. I'll have to find my other towel, but I'll just like to make sure there's no lint or anything. That's that for now. Bada boom, bada bing.
And this is the Saxon House. Today we are going
guys, I made dinner. This is spaghetti bread. Danny makes it. It's pizza dough, spaghetti, cheese. As you can see, it's falling out there. There's the other spaghetti for the girls. Shirley already ate. I just made a whole box of spaghetti with a whole box of sauce. I mean, really, it was overkill, but you know. And then I started to boil my blackberries, but because I'll have to work fast once it starts turning to jelly. I just turned it off for now. I'm gonna take my little immersion blender and really get in there and blend up those blackberries. Did I say strawberries? I don't know. I still got 4 left. I might just give a container to the girls and then maybe do 3 with just jelly where you strain out the seeds. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe we'll just eat them all. But I also am getting ready to chop up strawberries to make strawberry shortcake. So, and my husband just took Sterling to the store, and so when they get back we'll eat. But I figured I'd film it. Also wash them up jars. They're all clean, and after I clean them I boil them in a pot, so I need to have space to do that. And I boil the lids, which are also over here in soapy water getting washed. So this is the whole process here. Okay guys, I put my jelly in there. It's not rolling boil yet, but it's boiling and the jelly's hot, so I figured I was okay. Once it comes up to a rolling boil, I'll let it boil for about 10 minutes and then I'll be done. I just want to make sure. There's another method where if you use hot jars, hot lids, hot jelly, you can let them seal, but I feel safer doing it this way. But it's whatever you're comfortable with. And then we got our dandelion going here, and hot jars there, and a mess over here. But I figured if I did this, at least the dandelion, and then tomorrow we can, because it's 8:42, tomorrow we can do the violet and the strawberry.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Jesus loves you.